Well, this Sunday marks 6 months since the May 16 tornado devastated North St. Louis. A half year later, the city still hasn't come up with enough money to cover even half the cost of the rebuild.
Mayor Kara Spencer sat down one-on-one with our political editor, Mark Maxwell, to tally up the total cost of the damage. Mark?
Yeah, guys, this was actually our first time inside the mayor's office for a sit-down interview since she was sworn in 7 months ago. To be fair, she has held dozens of other press conferences, some of them impromptu with little time to prepare. The mayor sat down with us right as she starts to pivot from one emergency to another. She was actually in between meetings with contractors working to help build out shelter space before the cold temps come to stay this winter. But this far away from that May 16 tornado, and all the money the city has totals up to less than $500 million. And that's a mere fraction of the total cost of the damage, not even a quarter of the estimated price tag.
It was clear to us in the immediate hours, days following the tornado that FEMA was not going to come in and run the response as it did in Joplin. So I'm looking at over $450 million that we have allocated to the response so far. And again, you pointed out, we're maybe looking at $2 billion of damage. So we know this isn't enough, but this is a good starting point.
A lot of big questions remain about how to close that gap. The mayor has tried to walk something of a tightrope between collaborating with Republicans in the White House, the Senate, and the governor's mansion, while still criticizing the slower backseat role that she thinks the federal government has taken in this recovery. We have a lot more of that interview for you, airing tomorrow morning at 10:30 on The Record.